Hey guys, welcome to our channel. Once in a while we go to a fine restaurant for lunch or dinner, and most of us do not know or we have a doubt about etiquette to be followed in the restaurant. In this video we will see the etiquette we need to know while dining at a restaurant. Come on guys, let's get into the video. Etiquette while dining is more than just simple manners at the table. If you happen to be invited to a fine dining restaurant and find yourself lost, worry not. Here, we have the 12 etiquettes that will make your dining experience a sophisticated joy. Number 1. The host must always pay. Now, this is the tricky part. If you have done the inviting, then as a host, you need to pay the bill regardless of your gender. Suppose the male guest wishes to pay, then what? A woman has the choice to say, "Oh, the bill is on me," or she may excuse herself from the guests and pay away from the table. This is a way that would work for a man as well and is definitely a more refined way of paying a bill. The important thing, however, is that there should never be a fight on the table over who pays the bill. If the male guest is insistent on paying the bill despite the hostess' most efforts, she must let him go ahead and pay the bill. Number 2. One must think BMW in order to recollect where the plates and the glasses go. Do try to recollect BMW rule, which stands for the bread, the meal and the water. On your left side of the table is the bread and butter plate. The meal is always in the middle, and the glass of water is always on your right side of the table. Number 3. Before beginning a meal, always remember to place the napkin on your lap. As soon as the seating is done, the napkin needs to be placed on your lap. The crease should be closest to you, and the napkin needs to be half folded. If you need to leave the table for some reason temporarily, then you must place the napkin on your chair as a signal that you will return. Never wear the napkin around your neck. Do not put your purse, cell phone or keys on the table. This is number 4. This is really common sense, as it actually ends up distracting not only your dining companions but also your waiter and the entire restaurant too. Number 5. When in need of something, remember to ask the person nearest to you to pass it. Do not stretch yourself and try to reach for something right across the table. Instead, you must ask the person sitting closest to you to pass it. Number 6. Keep your mouth closed while chewing the food. Remember to take smaller bites and eat slowly so as to not make the mouth look stuffed. After each bite, place the fork and knife down, the fork head facing down on the surface of the plate. Never speak with your mouth full. Slurping and smacking the food is a big mistake and bad table manner signs. Number 7. Fetch your food from the plate to your face, not your face to the food on your plate. Avoid leaning over the food, putting it into the mouth only at a distance of about 6 inches. Try sitting straight instead, while balancing single bites on the spoon or fork and directly bringing them to your mouth. Also, remember to never drink directly from the soup bowl. Number 8. Avoid calling out to the waiter. Try and make eye contact instead with your waiter silently. To try and signal your need. If still those does not get his or her attention, then you must try raising your hand to get the attention. Number 9. Remember to break bread always with your hands. You must never ever use knife to cut the bread rolls at the business dinner. Instead, break the roll in half and keep tearing a piece at a time, buttering the piece and when you eat. Number 10. Knowing which are the finished and rest positions. Remember to put the fork and knife in the resting position. That is, knife on the top of the plate, fork across the middle of the plate, to let the waiter know that you are now at rest. To show that you have finished eating, you must indicate with the finished position. That is, fork below the knife kept diagonally across the plate, to let the waiter know that you have finished eating. Number 11. The food options need to be balanced with your guest. If the guest orders an appetizer or dessert, you too must follow suit. You must never end up making your guest feel uncomfortable by letting him eat any course alone. Number 12. Avoid using the napkin as a tissue paper. The napkin must be used by you at all times only to blot the sides of your mouth. In case you may wish to blow your nose, you must excuse yourself from your dining companions on the table and go to the restroom instead. Follow these 12 simple dining etiquettes and impress your friends and family at the next outing. Make sure you never break any of these dining rules to avoid embarrassment. That's all for today, guys. See you all in the next video. Until then, bye bye, take care.